traditional healers, I really need to understand what is a traditional healer.
What's about when we speak about traditional healers, so we're very careful because all of this information that I'm sharing, it doesn't come from expertise or somewhere at some varsity and I studied it for years because our culture is orally passed. So my traditional healers, there's different variations and different understandings, and sometimes we also put ourselves in one. Abanye bathi zizinyanga ngoba siyanyanga. And then abanye bathi no inyanga ngoba singabalaphi isisithi traditional healers abalaphi kiba ba alafa. And then you've got what we call your sangomas, amangoma, ubungoma, and even kubu sangoma there's different variants. Kiba binang malopo, it's those who are born from music and dance. So those, it's music and dance with drumming. It's those who've got a idlozi that possesses them. It's those who are called to do that. You need to be very clear, or if you're a sangoma, it means you are called. Because inyanga, it's one who, you know, focuses on the medicine, and somebody can have an interest. Like umntwana omncane simbona ukuthi lo muntu une-interest, then apprentices an elder or a, you know, more experienced inyanga. But when you are a sangoma, you don't apprentice, you are called into it. And even how you are called into it, the intensity and the waking up to that call, it's much more harsher, you know, than uba inyanga. Then kunabantu abathiwa abaprofit nabatandas. And I always say to people, this is my belief. I believe we always had about prophet and about tenders way before 2,000 years ago, way before religion. Because these are one thing, but different expressions. These are trees, but multiple trees that serve multiple needs. So traditional healing, it's like that as well. So those normally would healing ngamanzi, ngewasho, izinto ezinjalo, but people then tend to associate it with Christianity or a particular religion. But we always prayed. But there was one mhlambe bekasebenzisa amanzi kuphela angahlanganisi nekhambi. Amanzi abuya kwimvelo, nekhambi libuya kwimvelo. So they're the same things, but it depends on what the body needs and what the system needs to make. Then you've got your traditional surgeons as well, because they're also traditional healers, who then are used mogu abantu bayentabeni habayileko kolebulong. Then those people are used, and then ababelethisi as well. Those are our birth attendants, and those are brilliant because we're finding ourselves in the dilemma of a lot of cesareans. I was talking to a gynecologist about now most people are going for cesareans because of different complications. Mara, that's where ababelethisi come, because babelethisi would know ngwana is not tent but mujiga ngwana, so you don't have to have a you know basarwana priest. Babelethisi do pregnancy massages that helps open your pelvic bone. Babelethisi will also recommend, no, these are ihlambezo fanele uziphuze. I mean, I wish I knew it when I had my kids, you know, because I had 2 of my kids after being a healer. But ihlambezo help open your pelvic bones. They help make them softer. They prepare you for birthing life. They prepare you for birthing pregnancy. So, and dala emandulo, not everyone did everything. Manje, we find ourselves, almost everyone wants to do something. I believe that we are all gifted differently and we're supposed to master different things. But it's important to know the basics of things, and you would know who to refer to. There are pediatricians. Abantu ababomme batlohwana. Bari ngwana lotiswa tlohwana or pohwana or bathi umntwana uyokhishinyoni. So kunabantu abaspecialize ngalokho nje abakhipha lezo zinto that make sure ukuthi a baby is able to thrive from the ages of 0 months to 12 months.
And
that was long, eh?
Yeah, and you've given me like information for 2 episodes all in one. Which no, it's perfect. It's perfect because then it cuts down our time. So what are the most common things that people consult traditional healers for?
I mean, the World Health Organization states that 80%. Are you making them shorter or longer?
5 minutes.
Yeah, they're easy. You can easily upload those.
Okay, cool. So, can you just tell me, Ubuti, what are the most common things that people consult traditional healers for?
So, the World Health Organization states that 80% of Africans consult traditional healers, and that's a census study. And then there's what we experience as traditional healers. Because when it depends also where you are. If you are in rural area where access to mainstream medicine or mainstream healthcare, then you'd go to your traditional healers. But if you are in a city or in an urban setting, more access